Hi everyone, welcome to the Fibro Mindset. This is day 3 of our 11 part video series on how to manifest what you want more of in your life. So, day 3, we're going to talk about having a vision and plan to move you forward. So, a couple of things I want to share with you that I think is vitally important in order to accomplish that. Number one, accept what is and let go of what was and have faith in your journey. That's vitally important because, again, sometimes we tend to hold on to too much stuff that's no longer serving us and we can't move forward. The other thing, don't be scared to walk alone down the path less traveled, and don't be scared to love every minute of it. Many of you are not used to being alone or doing things alone by yourself for yourself. Sometimes you like to have other people around you. But since this is your journey, guess what? Many people are not going to understand the path that you're on. You can't wait for others to accept your vision because whose vision is it? It's yours. You know what you want more of in your life, and you know what you no longer need in your life that's no longer serving you. So, in keeping with today's topic of having a vision, a plan to move forward, have you started writing down what you want more of? Take a look at day 1 and 2 to get catch up on that if you're not certain. So, in day 1, we talking about having a vision. What exactly do you want more of? And day 2, we talked about having a strong desire, and we gave tips on how to manifest more of what you would like in your life. So today, what's your vision and your plan to move you forward? I always believe in having a plan B. And guess what? Sometimes a plan C and D. Seriously, though. I really get very anal about that, having a plan, having a vision. For me, I like to do a lot of research. Research is my passion, it's one of my strengths. So let's say that I'm focused on my career. So then I'm going to really focus and do research in terms regarding what career am I seeking. I'm going to look at the educational background. I'm going to look at the requirements in order to get my foot in the door for that position. I'm going to look at my background and my skill sets to see how my existing skills measure up with what I'm looking to accomplish. The other thing, too, that I look at is networking. Networking is vitally important. So that's just an example of a plan. Know what your vision is. So I'm going to give you another example of that. My vision is advocacy, patient advocacy. That's one of my um, strong areas in my life. And my vision for me is to really get more involved with retreats and wellness and having a place for women with fibromyalgia, especially women of color, where we can get together quarterly to celebrate, to share with one another, to learn, and to grow. Mindset is vitally important. My vision is all about holistic wellness, holistic health, where I would have the greatest speakers, top in their field, come in and to speak to my women about what they can do to enhance their lives, mind, body, and spirit, what they can do to enhance their wellness, what they can do to level down that chronic pain. I mean, it's really deep diving in terms of what it's going to take to help them to move forward to be well. Because, see, wellness, there's 365 degrees of wellness. So, wellness is not just about not being pain free, wellness is also about your mindset. Sometimes we spend a lot of time focusing on the physical, which is fine, but we also need to focus on the mental as well as the spiritual. A lot of my sisters out there, so much has happened to them, so much abuse, that for them it's not just a physical pain, it's mental anguish, it's spiritual anguish. Maybe you're someone that was sexually assaulted by a loved one or someone you didn't know. Maybe you're someone that was assaulted by someone in the clergy. Maybe you're someone that has been downtrodden and beaten down for so long. Your mindset is such where you just feel as though you had just been thrown away, tossed aside as a piece of trash, and you're having a hard time trying to put the pieces back together. So, my vision for me and my business is having a place for us to come together where we can share our stories to empower one another. Because you know what? I say all the time there's power in words. Words have the power to build you up and tear you down. And sometimes in sharing our stories, we can be a blessing to others. By sharing our stories, we can share, hey, this is what I dealt with. This is how I have overcome it. And sharing your stories is so powerful. There are people who have gone through so many things you would never even know. And if you was to hear their story, you would be astounded to say, wow, you went through all that. If you went through all that, I know I can make it. So that's one of my visions for me. So when you think about that vision, see, for me, when I think about having a vision, you have to be able to see it with your spiritual eye. Just like I shared with you what my vision is, I can see it in the spiritual realm. So since I can see it, I know I can achieve it. Okay? So you've got to have a strong vision. It's got to be something that you are passionate about achieving. Because if you're not passionate about it, then why are you wanting it? Think about that. So again, this is day 3. Have a vision and a plan to move you forward. So I always do my homework. I do my research to learn more about whatever field that I'm interested in entering. Whatever product, let's say there's a product that I want to launch, I'm going to do my research on it to know who's in that space, what the competitors are. I'm going to look at what the market states it needs, what people like about various products, what they don't like. It's all about having a plan. Your plan may look totally different from my plan, and it should, because your plan is whose plan? Your plan. So, ladies as well as gentlemen, so have a vision, have a plan, and as I mentioned yesterday, don't be about telling everybody your business about what your vision and your plan is. Whatever your vision is and plan is, speak it, okay? Speak it out loud into the atmosphere, but most importantly, share it with the Lord. God already knows what you want and what you need, but just speak it to Him in faith and believe that you shall receive. Have faith, do your homework, and get ready for a move. Get ready for supernatural blessings to give you the increase to grow. Be ready. Have an attitude of expectancy. Just be pregnant in the spirit and that you know that there's changes coming. This is your vision, this is your plan. Because if you don't feel that nothing's going to happen, then again, is this something you really, really want? So for me, I know that there's some changes coming and I'm ready for those changes. So again, be blessed. This is day 3 of our 11-part series. Put your comments below and let me know your thoughts on today's video. Be blessed.